Morning. So I've had a lot of questions about having problems with the 30 plus mascara. Let's just put it out there. So I'm going to do a really quick video on how to properly apply your 30 mascara. Now, obviously, I already have one coat on, and this also goes to show you that this stuff is layerable. Yes, that's a word. I coined it a little while ago. So if I wear one coat for a daily look and decide that I want to go out or whatever, I can just add another coat on top of this, and it builds. It's buildable. I guess that's a better word than layerable. So y'all, this is really easy. So just pay attention. I'm going to show you how super easy this is, and then a couple of tips to make sure that you're getting the maximum effect. So again, 2 tubes. Bigger tube is the transplanting gel. Second tube is the fibers, and it's 3 easy steps: gel, fiber, gel. That is the only way you're gonna get the maximum effect out of this 3D mascara. If you're only doing the gel, you're robbing yourself, because the fibers are what causes the length and the volume increase. This stuff seals and conditions your lashes. So without this, this is just gel. Okay, so are we ready? Tip number 1. For those of you that live in an area, it's just about everywhere, where it gets really cold, your mascara is going to get cold. And you can do a couple of different things. Some people, as soon as they get up before they start their regimen, they take the tubes and they put them in a cup of warm water. It loosens up the gel, loosens up the fibers. That way it's not clumpy. And I wouldn't say this to just anybody, y'all. But some presenters have told me that while they're doing the rest of their morning stuff, their hair, brushing their teeth, getting ready, because your body temperature is warm, right? So you just plop it in there to get some body heat, loosens it right up. It's silly, but promise you it works. If it's cool, but it's not cold, but you can feel that the tubes are, cool to the touch, break out some Miyagi-san and just roll them in your hands like this, because it generates friction, which generates heat, okay? So some of you live in constant cold weather, so these are good tips for you. Those of you that live in the southern part of the United States, it doesn't get cold, but there are times where it's a little bit colder. Even in Louisiana, we get cold. It doesn't last long, but it gets cold. So let me open these back up. I didn't want them like loosening up while I had them skin to tube, I guess. So first tube, I always brush off the excess gel because it will get everywhere because my hands shake. Now, this takes no time at all. I coat both sides of my lashes. Some people don't. Some people also start with a base of their own mascara. That's fine. It gives your lashes some weight, and in the long run, it makes them easier to curl. I don't, because regular mascara irritates the crap out of my eyes, so I can't. So if I want to curl my lashes, I use a blow dryer, which I'll get to on another video. So adjust this bad boy right here, and ready, set, go. Coat the lashes lightly. You don't need a whole lot. This stuff is powerful. I got a little bit extra right there. And I'm done. And you're thinking, man, that was freaking fast. You put on mascara fast. Why can't you put this on fast? You lightly coat both sides of your lashes while it is still wet. You take the fibers, and again, I wipe off some of the excess because they want to get out and they want to get on your lashes, but sometimes they don't quite make it to your lashes, they make it to your face. And again, I coat both sides. Ready, set, go. From the middle of your lashes, you do not want this stuff close to your eyeball. It hurts. And see, even now I've got fibers that are falling. If it looks janky right after you put the fibers on, do not worry. It can be corrected. Now, I let this sit for about 45 seconds. Some people go ahead and seal it. Personal preference. I let it set. And then I have a sip of something. So, but did you see how quickly I did that? Now the fibers, if you're going to take your time with something, take your time with the fibers, because you do not want it everywhere. Yes, it's easy to wipe off, but you don't want a chance getting it in your eye. You want to make sure that the placement is good. Yes, you can go back and comb them out. There's so many ways to correct things. Back to the gel for the third step. Seal this up on both sides. Done. How easy was that? Gel, fibers, gel. You can build as many layers as you want with it. And look, you can obviously see the difference between one coat and 2 coats. I don't need 2 coats during the day because this stuff makes my lashes so wow, it bumps my glasses. So, which is another reason why I lift it with the blow dryer, because it actually lifts them so that they're not constantly bumping my eyeglasses. Now, I've got some that are a little whatever, but we're going to get back to that. I'm going to go ahead and do the second eye, just back to back to back, so you can see from start to finish. So let's see, I'm going to time it. I'm obviously not waiting the 45 seconds, but I just want you to get the point. And honestly, this takes me a little bit longer than it does the average person, because I have to deal with the fact that my hands shake. And if I don't brace it, I'm going to end up with mascara. And that literally took me 50 seconds. 50 seconds. So when you say it takes me too long, and yes, I've been doing this longer, I get that, but it doesn't take that long. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to fix my little stuff so that my lashes look fabulous, because even though it's Sunday, if I'm gonna wear this stuff, I'm gonna wear it like a boss. Please be careful when you're using this. I always go from the top and go under, because too many times I've tried to go from underneath and my eyeball does not need to be combed. True story. And you want to give this stuff a chance to set before you try to comb it. There we go. I had one that was being difficult. There we go. 2 coats. Ooh, what is that? That's better. 2 coats of 30 mascara. Now, sometimes you may have lashes, like my left eye looks like it's a little bit longer than my right, and a lot of that is because the lashes are a little flatter. So I'll have to boost that up. And sometimes it's just the amount of fibers that you put on there. I may have gotten a little overzealous on this eye or whatever. I can always add another coat to boost this up. But 50 seconds for me to do one eye. So there's no reason why. If you are still having difficulty after watching this video, you need to message me and we're going to go through your process and see maybe if we can't help you out with that. So 30 plus mascara for Fabulashes. Bye.